Now, y'all know normally on my channel, I'm working with lace front wigs, but today all we have is 2 bundles and a vision. So watch how I work those 2 bundles into this cute half up, half down style. What is going on, YouTube? It's your girl Easy Breezy, and I'm back with another hair sponsor. Thank you so much, Curlsqueen. They sent me 2 bundles of their 20-inch natural wave. All right, so when they first sent me the hair, I'm like, what am I gonna do with 2 bundles? You know, it's not 3 where I can do a sew-in. It's not 4, you know? So I have to be creative. So I'm like, okay, what should I do? I should do pigtails maybe, but I've done pigtails on my channel a couple times. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go with the half up, half down. And you know, I like doing hairstyles like this because it really takes me back to high school when all you had was $40 and you had to go to the beauty supply store and really be creative. So all you could afford was like 2 packs of Milky Way, and you had to work your magic when you got home. So this definitely reminds me of just, you know, being creative with not a lot. And also, it's just refreshing to do other hairstyles that don't involve wigs, you know, because I'm always working with wigs. So every time I have the opportunity to, you know, do a silk press or trim some ends, I'm like, yes, girl. I love doing me a silk press. I'm good at it. And just because I've been doing wigs for a long time does not mean I'm rusty. Y'all, I love me a good silk press. All right, so what I'm doing right now is I'm preparing the back of her hair for my version of a quick weave, right? So instead of working with glue and cutting every single track and waiting for it to dry, I just do big braids and I sew that bundle in like less than 15 minutes. All right, so the back is done. Everything looks nice and neat. And now I'm just gonna take these braids and braid it all together, sew it up so it's not sticking out. All right, now I have my Mega Growth hair serum and I'm gonna use this to moisturize her scalp, but it also has tea tree oil and rosemary oil in it as well. Nice and stimulating, and it makes the scalp feel nice and tingly, and it's just refreshing. All right, so now I'm parting out a little bit of hair so I can use this to cover the tracks after I sew in the bundle. All right, so the hair in the front is gonna be pulled up in a ponytail, and I want it to be nice and flat. So I'm gonna take my flat iron and just press out the entire front. All right, so our foundation is completely done. Now we can start sewing in these bundles. Now, I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of itching my soul a little bit that I didn't use a stocking cap over the braids because I know it'll make a nice, like, more sturdy foundation. But I'm like, this is a temporary hairstyle. Like, she's only gonna have this in for about 2 weeks anyway. So I tried to disregard, the stocking cap thing, but I'm not gonna lie, it is bothering me just a little bit. All right, so concerning this quick weave, right? I do want the outside, like the nape braid, to be a lot more secure because that's the braid that tends to get ripped out the easiest. So when I sew that track in, I am gonna put the loops a lot closer together. But once I get to the middle, I'm only doing as many loops as there are braids. All right, so the whole bundle is sewed in, and now at the very top, I'm gonna glue the last piece of track in. So I just put a little bit of hairspray like on her braids to cover up any oil or anything that'll prevent the track from sticking. And I added my hair glue, and this is gonna be the only track in the back that actually has hair glue on it. I need y'all to see the back of this hair real quick because this is one bundle of hair so far, okay? Super thick. So Kalima has really curly hair and it's natural, so I have to be careful, what products I use when I put her hair in the ponytail. I'm not gonna use any water-based products, edge control, gel, stuff like that. I'm just gonna leave it at hairspray and that's it. All right, so now that that's done, I'm gonna just braid her hair and put it in a little bun on top. All right, so at this point, I'm basically doing the extended ponytail method where you take the tracks and you wrap it around a braid and you secure it with glue. But, in my case, I use thread and needle because, it's quicker to me, it's neater, and I just get the job done a lot faster. So every couple times I wrap the tracks around her braid, I'm gonna do a knot to secure it, and yeah. All right, so now that I'm at the base of her ponytail, I'm gonna just take these tracks and start wrapping it around. Now, every couple rounds I do, I put a pin in it so it doesn't get loose or anything. And make sure you guys, when you're doing this at home, wrap that track super, super tight and make sure the tracks are on the bottom of the, the base of the ponytail, because if they start to lift up, that ponytail is gonna start coming apart on y'all and you're gonna be stressed out. All right, so now I'm taking a piece of hair from that same track that I just wrapped around the base, and I'm just wrapping it around the base as well so it can keep it nice and secure and keep that track in place without me, having to glue it or do more sewing. All right, so now that the entire bundle is on that ponytail, we have to do the ribbon effect. So I'm gonna take a piece of hair from the back and completely coat it in my liquid lace gel and wrap it around. All right, now this part kind of was a task because This is more hair than I'm used to using to do the ribbon because this base is just so thick. So I had to make sure that I was, combing the hair every time I wrapped it because it, kind of got a little messy, like real easy. So just make sure that you're constantly combing the hair as you're wrapping it so it can stay looking, nice and silky and smooth. And every couple times I sprayed it with holding spray so it can just make it more secure, and I hit it with a blow dryer so it dried all that gel and all that hairspray and it kept it in place. All right, so I took out that leave out braid in the middle and now I'm pressing it out and blending it with that bundle. All right, so I had to get this ponytail out my way for a couple minutes because I felt like I had to make that ribbon a little bit thicker and taller. So the same way I was doing it a couple minutes ago, I'm about to just do it again. All right, so now that the ribbon is completely dry, let's see what we're working with. Listen, this hair is so full, you would literally never even guess it's only 2 bundles. So this is the final result. Once again, thank you so much Curlsqueen for sponsoring this video with 2 bundles of their 20-inch natural wave hair. If you guys want these exact bundles, I'm going to put all the information in the description below. If you're not subscribed to my channel already, make sure you go ahead and do that. Turn on your notifications, and I'll see y'all later.